I'm afraid there's no time for any of that. This way, please. Might as well meet the man who I'm about to steal from. She leads me back to the atrium, and I can't help but notice more of those guys with nasty automatic weapons falling in line behind us. By the time we arrive, the room is packed with soldiers, hopefully an honor guard rather than an execution squad. May I present to you the great leader, president for life of the nation of Struzkov. The soldiers part. Oh, hello. Wow, okay. They weren't kidding about that hat. The soldiers part, stamping their boots on the floor as they do, to make a path for the man himself to approach. Yep, that's definitely a big hat. It's kind of a miracle it can stay upright, or that he can stay upright. The dictator sizes me up quickly and looks completely and utterly unimpressed. So you are the one who feels I am not doing a good enough job and must be given a, what do you decadent Westerners say, a makeover? Okay, wear a winning smile, keep up the grift, make the mark happy. Sir, it's an honor and a privilege to meet you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule for me. Struzkov is amazing, simply great, and you've done such a great job making Struzkov great again. My role here is merely to help the world understand your excellence, sir. Humph. Tell me your proposals, and we will see what comes of them, if anything. You're only here to contribute ideas. I'm the one who makes the decisions. I am the leader of Struzkov. My hat is the biggest hat. You do not even wear a hat. That tells me your ideas are inferior. But I will, as your superior, entertain your hatless thoughts. For a time. Okay, well... He stands in silence, practically daring me to speak. So I consult my notebook and run down the list. I think you should sell all your bedroom furniture. Extreme? Yes, but there's a good reason. The mere existence of a bedroom implies you need sleep. That you're a sleepy boy. Throw off the shackles of mortal biology and show them you're a walking demigod. Your dedication to human skulls is inspiring, and no doubt you could truly innovate on that front. Through science, you can use those skulls to prove your enemy is inferior in every respect. Your library is antiquated. I feel it's time to take it to the next level. Go fully digital, embrace the 21st century, and lead the way towards Struzkov becoming a techno-utopia. Struzkovian cuisine is absolutely delicious, and the world needs to partake. A restaurant industry awaits you. Cookbooks, celebrity chefs praising your recipes, dinner franchises, the possibilities are endless. And that's all my recommendations, for now. But I'd be happy to explore a bit more, perhaps to gather final impressions. And he stands there with the same dour expression he had throughout my entire set of proposals. These are sound proposals. Not entirely sound, but relatively sound. Perhaps even hat-worthy. I will take some of them into consideration. That means some of them I did well on and some of them I didn't. But I just went with what I felt was most entertaining for my character. However, at this time I have my hands full with the Struzkovian Democratic Liberation Front. This is not the time for change. I have no interest in such distractions. Thank you for your time. You may go. I could refine the ideas and come up with new ones, if I was allowed to see more of your operation. Thank you for your time. That will be all. He turns sharply to march out of the room, taking his honor guard with him. His assistant shoots me a helpless shrug, as she falls in step at his side. Given the sharp looks I'm getting from the remaining guards, I think it's time for me to make a swift exit. Okay. So not quite hired, not quite fired, just told to hit the bricks. That's fine, this whole thing was a pretense anyway. If anything, this helps me make a clean exit, although making a clean re-entry tonight may be trickier than I thought. I catch a taxicab back to the one-star hotel I'm staying at to break the bad news to the boss. The bad news? My boss awaits in their lair, at the other end of the comm line, sounding very, very tired. Okay, comms check. 1, 2. Are you reading me? Finally, it's 4 in the morning, feline. I've been more than ready to sleep for some time. What took so long? Hey, we're 11 time zones away. Running comms takes extra work. Okay, handing off the call to Penny. Penny, we're online with virtual chalkboard and ready to go. Hail to my mistress. It's good to see you again, even if it's only virtually. Do you have my hat yet? Working on it. I want to run down my reasoning behind the caper first. It is late and the coffee is no longer helping. I don't honestly care how you get the hat as long as you get it. But I want to show my mistress how cool I am. Come on, be a sport. Fine. Continue. The biggest hat. Planning the job. So, the bad news is that while I learned a lot about the Great Leader's great ego, I don't have a solid plan of attack for getting the hat. Then why am I staying up to this ungodly hour for a briefing about how you're not ready? Because I know just enough to proceed. No caper is 100% planned out. There's always a fudge factor, things you need to improvise on the fly. In this case, there's no way I can clear all the unknowns. It's a unique situation. Another visit may help, or it just may raise suspicions. It may just raise suspicions. They more or less like me, but clearly Great Leader's attention is elsewhere. If I push for another visit, I risk beheading. So I'm choosing to proceed with imperfect information, because what I do have makes a good starting point. The place is positively riddled with secret passages. I know the location of at least one in the skull room. Maybe there was another one in the wine cellar. There's more to this place than the fancy pants rooms on the floors above. If I'm gonna find the hat, it'll be on those secret places. But the most critical thing I learned, his bedroom is fake. His whole home is fake. He doesn't really live there. Yet I passed through 3 different checkpoints to get there, didn't I? This is his place of power. He does live here. How do we explain the paradox? He's actually living in a secret part of the mansion, securely kept beneath his decoy home. Maybe that's where the secret passage goes. To get the hat, I need to infiltrate his true lair, not a silly dollhouse. The prize we seek lies below, and if we plumb the depths, we'll no doubt find it. Still not quite a complete picture of Great Leader's operations. It's as complete as we're getting, and it's more than 0. I say we act on it. He's distracted, I have some good starting points, we move and get this done. I like how confident Penny is being. I have one request to make of you before you proceed. Sure, what do you need? I need you to be safe. You are important to me, Penny, and this heist may be a bit riskier than I had anticipated. I desire my hat, but more than that, I desire you to return to me alive and unharmed. Understood? Aw, she likes us. She really likes us. Relax, my mistress. I did this for a living. I'm a professional. I'm not gonna get caught. Plus, the game isn't gonna allow us to, apparently, no matter how sloppy we are. Very well, you may proceed. Be back soon, and then we'll be queen over mistress and Princess Penny of Struzkov. There's no reason to worry. I got this. Heck, the part I'm least looking forward to is the long plane ride back across the globe. Hat and Tao. But the heist itself? Child's play for Gibson and me. I love her confidence. The biggest hat, the heist. Here we go. Bypassing 3 concentric rings of militarized checkpoints is honestly not difficult. They're designed to keep out small armies, not one lone cat burglar. I make it onto the roof of the mansion easily enough, run a zipline from some nearby trees to a satellite dish, and primo, we are rooftop. Comms check, 1, 2, reading me okay? I'm literally in your backpack. I could hear you without the comm link. Hey, can't hurt to check. You comfy in there? Yeah, I'm fine back here. No worries. Once we're inside, I'll hook up to the Wi-Fi router. See if I can start pinging any phones or devices connected to it. Right, time to pick an entry point. His bedroom is a decoy, but still could make it a good entry point, still, since it'll be empty. Yeah, we found that out. I probably should do it. You scouted the kitchen. There are service entrances there that do the job easily. His library was large, easily accessible windows, and is barely used. That's the perfect spot. You scouted the kitchen, service entrances there that do the job. His library has large, easily accessible windows, and is barely used. That's the perfect spot. I'm gonna go to the bedroom because we know it's empty. His bedroom is a decoy, but still could make it a good entry point since it'll be empty. It could have alarms on it though. It could be bait too, not just a decoy. But that's fine, I can disable the alarms. Huh? Nope, not finding any in the bedroom window. Easy to get in through this ancient and slightly broken latch too. I slip in cautiously. All's quiet inside. Good. Good. Right, now we're in. Now to locate the hat. Oh, it's right in front of me. On the head of Great Leader, who is accompanied by a dozen guys with rifles, in ambush position. How's your confidence going now? Normally we don't get the jig is up this early, and this is a very, very different caper. Great Leader slowly claps, nice and sarcastic, while glowering at me. Foolish, absolutely foolish. Did you really think you could enter my country, sneak into my home, and kill me in my sleep? I was warned you were coming, foolish hero. My friends in the CIO told me you entered Struzkov this morning. What? Stall, deflect, engage conversation, make new moves, find your exit angle, work fast. Hey, first of all, hero? I'm a mask, not a cape. That's very offensive, being called a hero. My feelings are hurt. Secondly, I'm not an assassin, I'm a thief. And I take pride in my work. Nobody dies when I do my thing. Very noble of you. Sadly, I cannot say the same. Many, many, many people who oppose me die horrible deaths. As you will, in time. For now, I will allow you to rot in a cell and ponder how your heroism has led you to this end. Guards, take her away. Wow. His personal honor guard flank him as he departs the room, and a dozen odd-armed men close in on me, gesturing with their guns to start walking. Smoke bomb? No, they cut me down before I could even toss it. Stallmore? No, he's already left. Shirt. And one of them pushes me along while pulling at my backpack strap. They're gonna take my gear. And Gibson. Hey, easy, I'm complying. The butt of a rifle smashes in the back of my head, and that's that. Wow, this is like our most dangerous caper yet. When I come to, I'm all alone, in a pitch black cell. Well, this didn't really start off very well. I promised her. I promised the overmistress I wasn't going down tonight. So much for that promise. And I can't even apologize because they took my comms earpiece. No gear, no tools, no tricks. They dumped all my stuff out of my backpack before dumping me in here, including Gibson. If he followed our standard capture protocol, he's pretending to be an ordinary pet cat to keep suspicions low. Hopefully they're buying his meow meow act. If not, if they know what he really is and want to rip out his tech, fork. This is a mistake. I'm not going up against rent-a-cops. I was facing an entire national army. Way less margin for error. I also didn't bank on the CIA dropping a dime on me. How'd they even know I was coming? Are they tracking me? Why? I'm a small-time crook. It doesn't matter. In the end, the how or the why. All that matters is the end result. Penny Larceny, captured. The bill came due. Mom would be disappointed to see me now. World-class thief, captured. Probably about to get tortured and beheaded too, and added to his skull collection. You're probably disappointed in me too. Maybe this is a wake-up call that it's time to get out of your line of work. You can't give up hope now. You'll get out of this, steal the hat and get away. I wish I could have stepped in to change the flow of events. No doubt you're disappointed in me. I wish I could have stepped in to change the flow of events. No doubt you're disappointed in me. No, I'm just gonna be confident. You can't give up hope now. You'll get out of this, steal that hat, and get away. I mean, I'd love to be optimistic here, but let's be realistic first and foremost. There's no way for me to get out of here in a short time frame. Maybe if I attack when they feed me or take me away from my beheading? Assuming they bother doing either of those things. He did say I'd be rotting in here. He could just starve me out. Look, I get that you're trying to cheer me up, but I'm not seeing any immediate options, and that makes it hard to embrace hope. Nothing to do now but wait for a miracle. Wait, a minute? What's that noise? Sounds like some kind of fight? What? And the door is thrown open. On the other side, I see half dozen guards and conscious on the floor. What the? Not gonna question it. I'm out of here. What? Was that Gibson? Who could be rescuing me? Oh! So she's the one that's supposed to be assassinating. She's the one that's supposed to be assassinating the leader. And standing victorious over the guards is a young heroine in a practical, tactical costume, slightly out of breath from the fight, but otherwise in good cheer. Farsight, Cape Book Crusader. Heroes of Struzkov, Farsight, and Ubiquitous Lass has saved you from your unjust incarceration. Your allies await outside. I just realized that I've been doing Farsight's accent on the Overmistress. I apologize. It's Farsight's was like, I knew I used the accent for someone. It was on Farsight the whole time. Overmistress is supposed to be more like a Southern Belle. I'm supposed to be a Southern Belle. I apologize. Oh well. Halfway. Your allies await outside the perimeter. I'll escort you to them. May your struggle for democratic liberation from Great Leader be... Hi. Wait, you're not a member of Struzkovian Democratic Liberation Front? Who are you? Oh, sorry. I'm Penny Larceny. I'm actually here to steal Great Leader's hat. Pleased to meet you. You're a mask? I mean, yeah, technically, but Great Leader tossed me in that cell and planned to kill me, so I'm grateful for the save. Evildoer, no doubt in league with the tyrannical Great Leader. What? Did you not hear what I just said? Do you not see me in jail? He hates my guts. A likely story, a ruse, a lie. I can't trust a mask. I can't. And she staggers on her feet while grasping at her head, trying to deal with the sudden onset of migraine agony. It's a trick. She's dangerous. We should kill her. No, we don't kill in this timeline. We're a heroine. Her eyes start glowing, a swirling shift of colors. My eyes have trouble trying to parse as the pain grows more intense for her. She's trustworthy. She's a risk. She's an outsider. She cares about us. No, she's going to run. Shut up, it's too loud. Hey, you okay there? All of you just be quiet and let me think. Look, if you need a moment, I can just come back later. It's cool. No, you're a villain, so I need to stop you. You're going to rush at me, and no, you'll use your smoke bombs, and... No bombs? Didn't use them on you? What did she do then? Shh, I can't hear. You're all too loud. Okay, I should really get out of here while she's arguing with herself. Self-preservation above all else, right? What do you think? Heck yeah, this is the evil run. We don't care about her. She's in pain. Meh. Run for it. If you sneak attack right now, you can take her down quickly and safely. Run for it. Think of the job. This is an opportunity. Think of the job. This is an opportunity to safely escape a hero. No, I don't want to be a hero. I don't want to have sympathy. I want to sneak attack her while she's down. Take her while she's down. If you sneak attack right now, you can take her down quickly and safely. No, fork that. It's too bad. Look, we get along great, and I usually agree with your ideas, but come on, we're masks, not bees. Speak for yourself. You may not be one, but in this version, I am. You know, she's in the same kind of pain I was in when I first started hearing her voice. Yeah, I don't care. No, I'm not gonna punch and run. Suit yourself, sis, toots. Suit yourself, toots. I'm gonna help her the way I needed help back then. Hey, deep breaths. Calm down. Center yourself. Count from 5 to 1. I can't. 5 to 1. Trust me, taking a breather is good for anxiety. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We good now? Yeah. It's my superpowers. I'm in touch with millions of other micro variations on a timeline, exploring the possibility of every moment. Micro whatsits? Yeah, we already did this. And you're really not the bad guy here, are you? We're actually on the same side? More or less, yeah. Different goals, but same side. Oh, and I love your costume. Thanks, it has pockets. So what's your heroic mission today? Well, Struzkov's not exactly in your jurisdiction. The heck is this stateside cape doing 11 time zones away? Oh wait, Struzkov's not exactly in your jurisdiction. The heck is a stateside cape doing 11 time zones away? I'm kinda, trying to help the SDLF overthrow Great Leader and install a proper democracy by freeing their leaders from a secret prison? So you're the hero the CIA warned Great Leader about. He must have assumed it was me since I showed up first. Wait, the CIA knows I'm here? And told him? Why would they do that? They're the good guys. Oh wow, you have a lot to learn about international scumbaggery before you go playing a unilateral regime change. There's a reason capes rarely interfere in the politics of a sovereign nation. It's not very heroic, is it? But, hey, it's cool. If I'm not above a little extra-legal foreign wet work, why should you be? Besides, Great Leader's evil enough to make a mask blush. I'm in favor of him going by the wayside. Yeah, he's bad. Really bad. Just the worst. So, that makes me morally okay for me to do this, right? Sure, why not? Sounds fine here, although I sense the inner turmoil going on. Well, all my heroic peers told me not to do this, that I should stick to fighting masks and stopping bank robberies and stuff, but I wanted to make a real difference in the world, change things for the better, like a true hero is supposed to do. And keeping Mustard Man from stealing a balsamic vinegar collection doesn't feel like it's actually helping anyone. Could help me. This is the foodie that I am. Oh, sure, you're the one who got Mustard Man? Dang, I like that guy. So I thought, well, I could sneak in, save the leaders of the SDLF, and sneak out. Nobody had to know. Hey, I'm not gonna snitch on you. What do you say we help each other? I get to steal the hat, you get to play savior. Okay. No double crossing though. I can see through the givegaverse. I know the probability of you betraying me, because I would betray her. No backstabbing. Gotcha. Pinky swear. Let's get to work. Fortunately, all my gear's in a pile near the door, except for Gibson. I dump my toys back in the backpack and screw in my earpiece. You're finally back online? Did I overhear that correctly? You willing to hand the nation over to a bunch of revolutionaries? Here we go. Are we not seeking to take the tide of leadership and rule Struzkov ourselves? Hang on, Farsight. Look, we don't have a lot of options here, boss. I need help to get this done. And remember, your main goal wasn't a hat. It was revenge on Great Leader for dissing you. Now you get revenge, a trophy, and good relations with the next regime. Indeed, I would enjoy all three of those things. Very well. Aid the resistance, get me my hat, and I'll establish new diplomatic relations. I'm nothing if not diplomatic. Yeah, that's much better for a character. I was going through like over Mrs. Lines. I'm like, this doesn't really fit well. But I don't remember what other accent I did with her. But this is, yeah. I was like, oh, because I was doing Farsights. Whom were you talking to? I don't snitch, remember? Not your business, but my boss agrees that I should work with you to liberate Struzkov. In return for favors? I see how this works. Yeah, sorry we're not heroes. We can't do charity. But on the plus side, you get my help, and I get yours. Okay, first step is to find my partner. Panda Bear to Fancy Feast. Do you copy? Meow. Oh, thank goodness. He just sounds annoyed at me. That's better than him being in pain. And he's keeping to the just an ordinary kitty protocol. Okay, send some pings if you can. We'll be there soon to rescue you. Hold tight, Fancy Feast. A light clicking sound in my earpiece gives me a good hot or cold signal to know if we're getting closer or farther away. Smart, Gibson, smart. It'll have to do. Anything more sophisticated and he risks being revealed as a sentient cyber kitty. We don't really have time for this. I'm not leaving him out to dry. That's non-negotiable. Besides, his hacking skills may be key to instigating your jailbreak. Okay, we'll save him first. Right, time to put today's intel gathering to good use. Neither of us have a map of the place, but the ping I'm getting from Gibson and my natural sense for layers helps us navigate. And once or twice we run across a guard who gets floored by Farsight or one of my smoke bombs to the face before they can sound the alarm. Our first major challenge? A brick wall. He's behind this wall? He's in the general direction. It's not a very accurate system. We aren't usually separated like this. Do you have like super strength or I-beams or some shirt we can use here? Nope, all I can do is see the possibilities of the Gigaverse. Good for predicting things, otherwise, ordinary human. Okay. Do we head back a bit, try a different path? Hang on, stonework's different. More grooves and holes. Keyholes. Well, not standard ones, but check out those triangular recesses between the stones. There's some mechanism built into the wall. Search the area. They passed by here. If you're gonna do something, do it fast. Think of some of the gods we trounced woke up. Okay, let's see. Farsight can defend you while you pick the lock. Split your talents. Can Farsight's part help you pick the lock faster? She can predict the right moves, yeah? She can defend us. Put her to work while we split our talents. That's the smarter of the two. Okay, I need 90 seconds to get this open. Can you keep us alive that long? I can try. I bust out my tools and get to work, right as soldiers rounds the corner. Halt! Americans! Fortunately, his long-range automatic weapon isn't very useful in close quarters. Farsight's moving in on him fast, as if she knows his every move. While I twiddle away, she's scanning the immediate future of every timeline to figure out how to take out that guard, and the next, and... Hurry! Almost got it. I got it! More coming! No, they're all down! We're here! We're not here! Where are we? Can't think! Can't see! As the fake wall swings open, I grab her by the arm and pull her with me. It's probably the secret passage to the skull room, right? Maybe? Or the wine cellar if there's one there. Once on the other side, the fake wall slams shut behind us and relocks. I can barely hear frustrated army dudes on the other side pounding at it. With the walls closed, we can take a much-needed breather. I'm not gonna force Farsight to move before she can recover from that. You gonna be okay? Need any medication, or... It'll pass. I just need to focus on here and now. This place, this time. Okay, I'm back. Now what? Where are we? What is this? On the other side? Aha! I know where we are. It's the skull room. Hooray! The room I really did not want to visit again. Yeah, so Great Leader collects skulls. It's kind of this thing he does. Some people have model railroads. He has a skull room. Maybe they're fake. I'm thinking, nope. Totally real. If there's a passage in here, there might be another passage out. Gibson's ping is coming from behind the opposite wall. So, how do we open the next secret door, then? We should open that door quickly, open the door, go through, and never come back here. Poor dear's not used to actual atrocities. Why would she be? She fights guys like Mustard Man, not Pol Pot. Heroes never face actual evil. As for the secret door, well, one of these skulls has to be a hidden switch. It's pretty bog standard. Pull a thing, door opens. Question is, which one? Remember when you were here before? You thought it would be the skull of that journalist Great Leader killed. Look for the fakest looking skull, one made of plaster or something. Can Farsight's powers help here? See what the skull worked. You know it. Yeah, you were here before. Oh right, thanks for the reminder. Sorry, kinda stressed out right now. Okay. I pick out the skull in question and tug on it, causing a latch to pull, a mechanism to engage, and part of the wall to swing open slowly. How did you know how to do that? I scouted this whole place earlier. A good thief does the legwork to study her mark. Did you do some investigation, scouting before you stormed in here? Well, no, not really. I guess it's a cape thing. You're supposed to charge in and do some heroism, relying on your powers to see you through. Looking in the shadows is what masks do, right? Tell that to Batman. Tell that to Batman or so many other heroes. Ought to try lurking a bit in the future. Could help you step up your heroism game. Cleverness is a superpower too. Good point. Some of my favorite capes are detective types, like Carp DM. Carp DM? Didn't Carp DM finger an innocent man for that bombing last year? Nope, not Carp's fault. His arch nemesis Red Herring planted fake clues. Oh jeez. But a bum. We seal the secret door behind us and follow the passageway down deeper into the structure, leading to... back into the dungeon again. A wine cellar. It was a wine cellar! Huh. Cask after cask of fine vintages, all lined up and neat. Great Leader's drinking good. Okay, according to the ping, Gibson's just on the other side of the far wall, there behind the casks. More secret doors. How does anybody get around this place without a series of esoteric items anyway? Do you need a yellow keycard, a severed hand, and a statuette of a Greek god Zeus to get to the men's room? Yeah, well, seems our dear leader is aspiring to imitate some of the sillier mask shirt. I think I see the mechanism for getting through the next door, but how would he get these casts out of the way? They must weigh a ton. I don't have super strength, and I can't predict a way out of this one either. Okay. Can you roll them out of the way? They're cylinders. Feels like basic physics. They need to be able to get through that door, too. Look for some kind of mechanism that moves the casks. If you empty them out, they'll be easier to move. And please do not drink on the job. They need to be able to get through that door, too. Look for some kind of mechanism that moves the casks. Look around. Is there any system for quickly moving these out of the way? No point to a hidden door if you can't access it. I'm not sure. Should I scan for future possibilities? Just use your eyes. It'd be here and now. Oh, there's some chains attached to that winch on the ceiling. There we go. But the crank is missing. Why would the crank be missing? Forking puzzle box mansions. Okay. For the lack of a better option, I'd find an iron bar we can wedge into the mechanism to act as an ill-fitting lever. It's awkward, but it'll work. With the two of us working together, we managed to raise one rack of barrels, exposing the door. Fortunately, this door only requires a basic lever. No fancy key-esque item to open it. And within... Oh. Another soldier. Ah! I see a pair of soldiers. Not quite sure what to do with an increasingly annoyed-looking Gibson. I only see one. How do you connect with this robot cat thing to the computer? I have USB-C and USB-A, but can't find any ports. Meow! Maybe it's using lightning connector, or maybe we have to cut the cat open and... Wow, she just ran right into him and he just disappeared. Farsight and I aren't really martial artsy types, but sucker punching some dudes when their backs are turned isn't much of a challenge.